All right, so example A asks us to find the length of arc PQ and then leave our answer in terms of pi. Now recall that what our first goal is here is to find out what portion of the entire circle our arc represents. So the arc that we're given here has a 60-degree measure, so we have 60 degrees out of the full 360, which is the same as the example I used. So this represents 1/6 of the total. So then we're going to have 1/6 of the entire circumference of the circle. So now we just need to find that circumference. We know that the radius of the circle is 9 units, so the diameter then would be 18 units. So our circumference then would be 18 pi units. And if we have 1/6 of that, we have 1/6 of 18, or 3 units. 3 pi units. And that's it. Let's take a look at example B. The arc length of a circle is AB here from A to B is 6 pi, and it represents 1/4 of the circumference. We need to find the radius of the circle. So our distance from here to here is 6 pi. And that means a distance all around the circle is going to be 4 of those, right? So if it's 6 pi from here to here, and 6 pi here, and another here, and another here, then we have 6, 12, 18, 24 pi. Circumference is 24 pi all the way around the circle. And the circumference is the same as pi times the diameter. So the diameter of our circle is going to be the number that pi is multiplied by, or 24. And the radius is just half of 24, or 12. So the radius of our circle then would be 12 units. Cool. All right, example C. Find the measure of the central angle, or angle PQ. So now we're going to be going the other way. We know what the distance is from here to here, and we know what the radius is, but we don't know what portion of the circle this little segment represents. So what we need to do is find the total circumference and then divide this section by that total circumference to see what portion of the whole circle we have, and then we'll apply that same ratio to the 360 degrees to find what this angle measure is. So let's work on that. We got 18 as our radius, which means our diameter is going to be 36. So then the circumference of the circle is going to be 36 pi, and the portion we have is 15. So we have 15 pi out of the 36 pi that represents the entire circle. So we have 15 36ths, and I don't think that's going to, oh, it does, it divides by 3, right? So we got 5 twelfths. So we have 5 twelfths of the whole circle. That 5 twelfths is equal to some number compared to 360 degrees. This is the whole circle. This is the portion. This is the whole circle measured in degrees. This is the portion. So now we can multiply 12 times x, get 12x. 5 times 360, we get 1800. Divide both sides by 12. 1800 divided by 12, 150. So this little section right here then represents 150 degrees out of the total 360, just like this 15 pi here represents its portion out of the whole 36 pi that represents the entire figure. And there we go.